So the next topic we are going to see is about the electromagnetic spectrum. It consists of various waves such as radio waves, microwaves, infrared, visible, ultraviolet, X-rays and gamma rays. Okay, so these are the one we are going to see it now. Each one we are going to see separately. In that, first we are going to see how it is produced, and then the wavelength, and where all it has been used. Okay, so that is what we are going to see in this now. First, the electromagnetic spectrum is an orderly distribution of electromagnetic waves in terms of wavelength or frequency. So according to the wavelength, it has been distributed. First is the radio waves. It is produced by oscillators in the electric circuit. So when you consider the electric circuit, it will have some oscillators. Because of that oscillators, this radio waves are produced. And the wavelength range is 1 into 10 power minus 1 to 1 into 10 power 4, and the frequency range is 3 into 10 power 9 to 3 into 10 power 4. It obeys reflection and diffraction. Okay, so it is being reflected and also it is diffracted. Okay, it is used in, so where all it is used in is, it is used in radio and television communication systems and also in the cellular phones to transmit the voice signals. So all the signals are being transmitted only with the help of what? Radio waves. Okay, so clear with this radio waves. So how it is produced? It is produced because of the oscillators in the electric circuit. What is the wavelength ranges? It is 1 into 10 power minus 1 to 1 into 10 power 4. Its frequency range is 3 into 10 power 9 to 3 into 10 power 4. And it obeys what? Reflection and diffraction. It is used in what? Radio and television, also in the cellular phones for the communication systems. Clear? Okay, so in each and every waves we are going to see how it is produced, what is the frequency range, and where all it is being used. Okay, first we have seen with the radio waves. So next is the microwaves. So microwaves are produced by the electromagnetic oscillators in the electric circuits. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி நம்ம radio wavesல என்ன பார்த்தோம்? Just the oscillators in the electric circuit. Here it is electromagnetic oscillator, and the wavelength range is what? 1 into 10 power minus 3 to 3 into 10 power minus 1. So 1 அப்படின்றதுனால 3, மறுபடியும் 3 அப்படின்றதுனால 1. Okay, just know it like this. Then the frequency range is 3 into 10 power 11 to 1 into 10 power 9. It also obeys what? Reflection and polarization. இதுக்கு முன்னாடி பார்த்ததுல reflection and diffraction. Here it is reflection and polarization. Next it is used in, எங்க யூஸ் பண்ணிருக்காங்க? Radar system for aircraft navigation, speed of the vehicle, microwave oven. So microwaves அப்படின்றதுனால it has been used in the microwave oven, for cooking and for very long distance wireless communications through satellites. So satellites we have to take what? Very long distance communication, is it not? And that distance communication is being done with the help of what? Microwaves. So what are microwaves? It is being produced by electromagnetic oscillators in the electric circuit. What is the wavelength ranges? 1 into 10 power minus 3 to 3 into 10 power minus 1. Next frequency is 3 into 10 power 11 to 1 into 10 power 9. It obeys what? Reflection and polarization. It is used in the radar system for mainly aircraft navigation, speed of the vehicle, microwave, and for very long distance satellite communication. Next is infrared radiation, otherwise called as IR rays. Okay, it is produced by what? Hot bodies, and also when the molecules undergo rotational as well as a vibrational transition. So mainly from the hot bodies it is being produced, or if the molecules, if it rotate or it vibrates, okay, because of that this infrared radiations are produced. And the wavelength range is 8 into 10 power minus 7 to 5 into 10 power minus 3, and the frequency range is 4 into 10 power 14 to 6 into 10 power 10 hertz. Okay, then it provides what? Electrical energy to the satellites by means of solar cells. So solar cells, it provides energy to the satellites. It is also used to produce dehydrated fruits in the greenhouses to keep the plants warm, heat therapy for muscular sprain or sprain, and TV remote as a signal carrier. We have seen this, is it not? In the TV remote will have a red color light, is it not? That is nothing but what? IR light. Okay, and it also used to look through the haze, fog or mist for the photography. That is called as an infrared photography. If we have the fog or mist, we will not be able to take the photograph properly, is it not? But by using this infrared photography we'll be able to take it clearly. Okay, so this is about the IR waves, that is the infrared waves. Okay, then next is a visible light. So it is being produced by the incandescent bodies, and it is radiated by the excited atoms in the gases. Okay, so it is produced by what? The incandescent bodies, and it is radiated by the excited atoms. So excited atom is from the normal state, it moves to the excited state, is it not? That excited atoms will produce with this visible light, and the wavelength range is 4 into 10 power minus 7 to 7 into 10 power minus 7. The frequency range is 7 into 10 power 14 to 4 into 10 power 14. It obeys what? Reflection, refraction, interference, diffraction, polarization, and also photoelectric effect, and for the photographic action. Okay, so it obeys all this, and it can be used to study the structure of molecules, arrangement of electrons, and also for the sensation of our eyes. Okay, structure of molecules is being studied with the help of what? Visible light. This can also be asked as a 1 mark. Structure of molecules is being studied with the help of visible light. Clear? Next is ultraviolet, that is a UV rays. It is produced mainly, main source of ultraviolet is what? The sun. Okay, and also arc and ionized gases, they produce with the UV rays. Okay, and the wavelength range is 6 into 10 power minus 10 to 4 into 10 power minus 7, and the frequency range is 5 into 10 power 17 to 7 into 10 power 14. It is less penetrating power, so it cannot penetrate through larger distance or through heavier particles. Okay, it can be absorbed by the atmospheric ozone and harmful to human body. So it is mainly absorbed by what? Atmospheric ozone itself. Okay, and it is harmful to the human body. If it is also used to destroy what? Bacteria. It is used for sterilizing the surgical instrument. It is used in the burglar alarm, to detect the invisible writing, fingerprints, and also for the molecular structure. Okay, so fingerprints and also this invisible writing. So இதெல்லாம் மெயினா எதனால கண்டுபிடிக்கிறாங்க அப்படின்னா because of this ultraviolet radiation, that is a UV rays. Okay, so clear? So it is produced by what? It is produced by sun, arc, and the ionized gases, and has less penetration power, so it is mainly absorbed by the atmosphere ozone itself, and it is harmful to the human body. Okay, and its uses. Clear? Next is X-rays. It is produced when there is a sudden deceleration of high speed electron at a high atomic target. So suppose, consider that this is a target, this is a high speed electron, and if get strikes on this target, it produces with the X-rays. Okay, so it is produced when there is a sudden deceleration. So what is meant by deceleration? Means stopping of the acceleration or the negative acceleration, okay, of the high speed electron. So in the high speed electrons, ஏதாவது high atomic number targetல strike ஆகும்போது நம்மளுக்கு என்ன produce ஆகுது? X-rays produce ஆகுது. Okay, and what is the wavelength ranges? It is 10 power minus 13 to 10 power minus 8, and the frequency it is given by 3 into 10 power 21 hertz to 1 into 10 power 16 hertz. And then the next point is X-rays have more penetration power than the ultraviolet. நம்ம இப்போ தான் பார்த்தோம் அல்ட்ராவயலட்டுக்கு வந்து less penetration power இருக்குன்னு. X-raysக்கு எப்படி இருக்கு? More penetration power இருக்கு அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. They are used extensively for what? Studying the structures of inner atomic electron shells and also for the crystal structure. So இதுவே நம்ம வந்து visible lightல என்ன பார்த்தோம்? They are used for the molecular structure. Okay, here it is used for studying the crystal structure. Okay, mainly X-rays அப்படினாலே used to what? For detecting the fractures and also the diseased organs and the formation of bones and stones, for also observing the progress of healing bones and all this. Okay, and it is used to finish a metal product. Okay, so these are all the uses of X-rays. Okay, X-rays have more uses in it. And the last one is the gamma rays. It is produced by transition of atomic nuclei and decay of certain photographic plate, and this gamma rays incident on this, they produce chemical reactions, fluorescence, ionization, diffraction. The wavelength range is also given. How it is produced is, it is produced by the transition of atomic nuclei and the decay of certain elementary particles. Okay, and the wavelength range is 1 into 10 power 14 to 1 into 10 power minus 10. Frequency range is 3 into 10 power 22 to 3 into 10 power 18, and they have high penetration power than the X-rays. So X-rays விட high penetration power எதுக்கு இருக்கு? Gamma rays க்கு. Okay, and also the ultraviolet radiation. There is no charge, but it is harmful to the human body. So gamma rays, it doesn't have any charge, but it is harmful. Okay, they provide information about the structure of atomic nuclei. Okay, so visible light they are used for the structure of molecular. Okay, and X-rays crystal structure, and gamma rays, they are used for the atomic nucleus structure. Okay, it is used in radiotherapy for the treatment of cancer, tumor, and also in the food industries for killing the pathogenic microorganisms. Clear? So these are about the electromagnetic spectrum. So we have seen the various waves in it. Okay, so just write all these waves as a difference between, so that you'll be able to study easily. So what are the main points we have to know in this is how it is produced. Okay, so what are the wavelength range and where it is used. Okay, so these 3 points mainly you have to know. Clear?